these empty streets alone. The night swallows every sound. Your memory lingers in the corners where my heart once was found. I try to reach the light, but darkness pulls me apart. Every smile feels hollow, shadows hide my heart.
I thought love would keep me safe from this despair, but your absence follows me everywhere, everywhere.
Shadows hide my heart where you used to be. I'm trapped in silence and lost at sea. No one can find me, no one can start the pieces you left behind.
Shadows hide my heart. I hear whispers in the night of things I can't undo. The laughter we once shared fades like morning dew. Every step reminds me of the love I lost. I pay the price quietly without counting the cost.
I try to break free, but the darkness won't depart. Shadows hide my heart where you used to be. I'm trapped in silence and lost at sea. No one can find me, no one can start the pieces you left behind. Shadows hide my heart. If love was a candle,
Then you let the wind blow.
I'm left with ashes and nothing left to show.
Shadows hide my heart, and I'm learning to survive. Even when the world forgets, I keep what's inside. No one can reach me, no one can restart the pieces you left behind. Shadows hide my heart.
I'll walk alone forever in the dark apart. Shadows hide my heart, but I still carry the scar. I walk alone through empty streets. Every step echoes my pain.
Raindrops fall like your memory, washing over me again.
Every night I replay our story, every word I wish I'd said.
The hurt flows quietly through the tears I shed.
No one sees the rivers, no one knows the tracks,
But every drop leaves a mark, and I can't turn back.
tears carve silent paths through the shadows of my soul. Every loss, every heartbreak leaves a hollow, aching hole. I try to hide it, but the pain always shows. Tears carve silent paths.
trace the lines on my face, fingers trembling in the night. Every memory you left behind still pulls me into the fight.
I speak into the darkness, but it never answers me. The quiet knows my sorrow better than anyone could see. I thought time would soften it, but tears only deepen the streams. Tears carve silent paths through the corners of my heart. Every dream I lost, every love torn apart. I try to stand tall, but it never fully heals. Tears carve silent paths, and the wound still feels real. Maybe one day they'll fade. Maybe one day I'll be free. But tonight I keep walking with the rivers inside of me. Tears carve silent paths through the shadows of my soul. Every loss, every heartbreak leaves a hollow aching hole. I try to hide it, but the pain always shows. Tears carve silent paths when no one else goes. The night holds all my secrets. The rain remembers every scar. Tears carve silent paths, and they lead me where you are. Held our dreams like fragile glass, hoping they would last. But every night they slipped away like shadows of the past. I traced the lines of what could be, but they vanished in my hands. The future we painted together was nothing but shifting sands. I thought time would make them stay, but they crumble every day. Dreams fade too fast before we even learn their names. We reach for the sky, but fall into the flames. I wanted forever, but it slipped through my grasp. Dreams fade too fast, and nothing seems to last. I wake up to empty spaces where hope used to live. The echoes of our laughter are all I have to give. I tried to hold on, tried to make them last, but tomorrow's always stealing what we cherished from the past.
I wanted more than fleeting moments, but they always disappear. Dreams fade too fast, like whispers lost in the wind. I reach for what's gone, but can't hold it again. I want it forever, but it slips through my grasp. Dreams fade too fast, and nothing seems to last. Maybe one day I'll learn how to hold them tight, but tonight they're chase what we can't keep. Through nights without stars, I want it forever, but it slipped through my grasp. Dreams fade too fast, and nothing seems to last. The morning comes too early, the hope is gone at last. Dreams fade too fast, and I'm left with the past.
I speak into the darkness, but no one hears my plea. The shadows wrap around me, the silence answers me. Every memory of you lingers, every word I can't say. The night calls me under and swallows me away. I try to scream your name, but the wind took it first. Night swallow my voice, what I drown in the dark. No one listens to the echoes of a shattered, broken heart. I reach for the morning, but it's always too late.
Lights spell on my voice
And seal my fate. I walk through empty rooms where laughter used to stay. Now only shadows follow, and my heart fades away. The world moves on around me, but I'm trapped in the night. Every step, every heartbeat is a silent fight. I thought time would save me, but the darkness won't relent. Night swallow my voice and leave me unseen. Never memory of you comes through like a dream. I call into nothing, but the night doesn't reply. Night swallow my voice, and I'm left to cry. Stone was a light, and darkness learned my name. I'm lost in the silence, and nothing feels the same. Night swallow my words, and all I have is pain. No toast, no answer, we echo still remain. I reach for the sunrise, but it's too
I walk through crowded streets and laugh like everything's fine. But behind these painted lips, the pain is all mine. Every compliment I give, every joke I make, hides the tears inside me that I can't seem to shake. I wish someone could see beyond the mask I wear. Smiles masking her agony, a heart breaking silently. I hide the pieces no one ever sees. I laugh and I play, but inside I fall apart. Smiles masking her agony, but it lives in my heart. I talk about the weather, pretend the world is okay, but the nights are heavy and the sunlight slips away. I carry all my sorrow in shadows no one finds. The pain grows quietly while I keep smiling blind. If love could feel my truth, would it still stay away? Smiles masking her agony, a heart breaking silently. I hide the pieces no one ever sees. I laugh and I play, but inside I fall apart. Smiles masking her agony, but it lives in my heart. One day the mask may fall, one day I'll show my face, but until then I'm silent, hiding my fragile space. Smiles masking her agony, the world thinks I'm fine, but beneath every grin the hurt is mine. I keep moving forward though it tears me apart. Smiles masking her agony, but it lives in my heart. The mirror knows the truth, the shadows hear my plea. Smiles masking her agony, and they'll always follow me.
I feel them in the corners, whispers I can't escape, shadows of what once was and every choice I made. Your laughter haunts the hallways, your touch is just a trace. I reach into the silence, but it's empty, void of grace. I thought time would fade them, but they never leave my side. Ghosts linger in darkness where love used to be. Every memory, every whisper crawls inside of me. I try to move forward, but they hold me tight. Ghosts linger in darkness through the endless could forget you, but they remind me every day. Ghosts linger in darkness where love used to be. Every memory, every whisper crawls inside of me. I try to move forward, but they hold me tight. Ghosts linger in darkness through the endless night. Maybe one day I'll wake and find them gone, but tonight they're here and I'm still holding on. Ghosts linger in darkness. Every thought, every sigh. I reach for the sunlight, but they follow my mind. I try to escape them, but they never part. Ghosts linger in darkness inside my broken heart. The night knows my secrets, the shadows know my name. Ghosts linger in darkness, and nothing feels the same. We used to speak in whispers, your hair warm inside mine, but the words we left unsaid started building walls over time. I searched for every echo, every sound to bring you near, but love got lost in quiet, and all I felt was fear. I thought we could save it, but silence had its way. Love drowned in silence, buried under empty nights. We let the quiet take over and lost all our lights. I tried to hold on, but the words never came. Love drowned in silence, and nothing feels
came undone. Keeps moving onward, but I stay trapped in the pain. Love drown in silence, and I'll never hear you again.
I wake to a hollow, and walls whisper your name. Every shadow feels heavier, every heartbeat the same. I reach for something, anyone, but there's nothing left to hold. The silence curls around me, and it's icy deep and cold. I thought time would heal this, but emptiness stays and waits. Emptiness hugs my soul, fills the cracks you left behind. Every memory, every loss carves the edges of my mind. I try to reach the light, but darkness knows me whole. Emptiness hugs my soul, and it's taking control. I wander through crowded streets, but the noise fades away. Every smile feels distant, every laugh just echoes gray. I try to speak, to feel, but the words get caught inside. The void grows larger, and there's nowhere left to hide. I thought love could save me, but emptiness refuses to leave. Emptiness hugs my soul, wraps me in its quiet chains. Every loss, every sorrow, etches scars that remain. I try to fight it, but it clings to my core. Emptiness hugs my soul, and it leaves me sore.
Maybe one day I'll feel one, maybe one day I'll be free. But tonight the night is endless, and emptiness is holding me.
Emptiness hugs my soul, and I can't push it away. Every heartbeat, every breath feels trapped in its sway. I reach for something brighter, but the dark won't let go. Emptiness hugs my soul, and I'm learning it too well. The stars watch silently, but they don't answer my plea. Emptiness hugs my soul, and it always will be. I see the world around me, smiles hiding silent pain. People laugh, pretend it's okay, but inside it rains. Every heartbreak goes unseen, every tear falls alone. We carry wounds quietly, no one notices, no one knows.
We think we're strong enough, but sorrow whispers anyway. Hearts break unnoticed daily, shattered pieces in the dark. We try to keep moving, but pain leaves its mark. No one sees the struggle, no one hears the cry. Hearts break unnoticed daily, and we pretend not to die.
I walk past empty faces, everyone wearing their disguise, but behind every smile there's a river of quiet cries. We fight, we endure, we hide the cuts and scars, but the pain lingers even under the stars. We survive, but we're not whole. The wounds live in our soul. Hearts break unnoticed daily, pieces fall like sand. We hold on tightly, but no one understands. No one sees the sorrow, no one feels the pain. Hearts break unnoticed daily, and it leaves a stain. Maybe one day they'll notice, maybe someone will see, but tonight we're all broken, silent in our misery. Hearts break unnoticed daily, and yet we carry on, trying to survive the darkness until the pain is gone. We smile to cover it, but the hurt won't fade. Hearts break unnoticed daily, and we live with what it made. The scars remain inside. Hearts break unnoticed daily. I walk beneath a gray sky, raindrops falling on my face. Every tear I've tried to hide is washed away without a trace. The streets are empty around me, the world feels cold in vain, but I find comfort somewhere. Rain covers my pain.
No one sees the sorrow, no one knows the weight I bear. Rain covers my pain, washing over memories I can't escape. Every heartbreak, every loss fades into the storm's embrace. I try to stand tall, but the tears keep flowing again. Rain covers my pain and hides it from them.
I whisper words into the wind, hoping they'll carry to you, but the night swallows them whole, the cold pierces through, I wrap myself in silence while the storm keeps me awake. Every drop is a reminder of every heartache I can't shake. I try to fight it, but the rain always wins. Rain covers my pain, cleansing the wounds I try to hide. Every sorrow, every longing floats away on the tide. I search for solace, but it's fleeting like the rain. Rain covers my pain, and the hurt remains. Maybe one day it will end, maybe I'll find the sun, but tonight the sky weeps and I can't outrun. Ooh, rain covers my pain, but it doesn't wash me clean. The memories linger quietly in the spaces in between. I let the storm carry it, though the ache still remains. Rain covers my pain, but it can't take away the chains. The sky keeps falling softly, and I stand alone in vain. Rain covers my pain, until the world feels safe. I walk through empty rooms, shadows echo of the past. The laughter and the tears are fading far too fast. Old photographs stare silently, faces I used to know. Whispers brush against my skin, names the time let go.
I thought I could forget them, but they haunt me anyway. Memories whisper forgotten names, calling softly in my mind. Echoes of who we were in a life I can't find. I try to run from them, but they follow every day. Memories whisper forgotten names, and they never fade away. I trace the lines of moments that slip through like sand. Every smile, every heartbreak still lingers where I stand. The voices speak in silence, the stories left untold. I reach for the familiar, but they crumble cold.
I thought the years would bury them, but
They rise again.
memories whisper forgotten names, calling softly in my mind. Echoes of who we were in a life I can't find. I try to run from them, but they follow every day.
Memories whisper forgotten names, and they never fade away.
Maybe one day I'll let them go, maybe one day they'll rest, but tonight they circle endlessly inside my fragile chest.
Memories whisper forgotten forgotten names, filling the quiet night. They remind me what I've lost and what I cannot fight. I try to move forward, but they always find a way. Memories whisper forgotten names, and they never fade away.
The past is always with me,
even if I try to change. Memories whisper forgotten names, and their echoes remain. I watched you turn away, and the silence swallowed me whole. The echo of your footsteps carved a hollow in my soul. Every word I didn't say, every tear I kept inside, built a wall between us that I can't push aside. Thought goodbye would heal me, but it lingers in my chest. Goodbye stays too long, it haunts me every night. Every corner, every shadow carries fragments of your light. I try to move forward, but the past won't let go. Goodbye stays too long, and the pain only grows. I replay our moments silently, every laugh, every embrace. But time doesn't bring comfort, only emptiness in your place. I speak into the darkness, but there's no voice to hear. The memory of you keeps me frozen here. I thought the world would carry me, but goodbye has its chains. Goodbye stays too long, like a wound that won't close. Every heartbeat reminds me of the love I chose. I try to forget you, but the shadows won't relent. Goodbye stays too long, and my heart still resists. Maybe one day it will fade, maybe the night will end, but tonight I'm still trapped with a goodbye that won't bend. Goodbye stays too long, it echoes in my mind. Every step I take leaves the past behind. I try to live, but the hurt lingers strong. Goodbye stays too long, and it's where I belong. The world keeps spinning forward, but I'm frozen in Goodbye stays too long, that hums like a song. I reach for hope in empty rooms, but the shadows won't relent. Every step I take feels heavy, cold and spent. I search for warmth, for comfort, but it hides beyond my sight. The silence whispers softly, darkness holds no light. I thought love could save me, but the night has claimed its way. Darkness holds no light, it swallows everything I know. Every dream I try to follow falls where the shadows go. I cry into the silence, but it only absorbs my fright. Darkness holds no light, and it lingers every night.
The world outside keeps turning, but inside I'm standing still. Memories burn like frozen flames, and the emptiness only fills.
I try to call for someone, but my voice dissolves in vain. The darkness laughs quietly and takes away my pain.
I thought hope could reach me, but the night has other plans.
Darkness holds no light, it swallows every fragile dream. Every word I've left unspoken falls into the endless stream. I try to find an exit, but it binds me tight. Darkness holds no light and devours the night.
Maybe one day the sun will rise, maybe I'll see colors again, but
Tonight the shadows rule, and the silence is my friend. Darkness holds no light, it's a kingdom of despair. Every heartbeat, every whisper finds its way in there. I search for warmth, but it's nowhere in sight. Darkness holds no light, and it owns the night. The world moves on around me, but I remain in fright. Darkness holds no light, and it keeps me tonight.
the room is quiet, too quiet. I reach for words that won't come. Every shadow whispers your absence, and every heartbeat feels numb. The walls hold back their secrets, but they echo my despair. I try to speak your name, but nothing's hanging in the air.
I thought time would heal me, but the silence keeps me bound. Silence chokes my breath, fills the space you left behind. Every memory, every longing presses heavy on my mind. I try to call for you, but the darkness swallows the sound. Silence chokes my breath, and it's everywhere around. I walk through empty corridors, hoping the echoes will reply, but only quiet greets me, and tears I cannot hide. I clutch the memories tightly, but they slip like sand. The more I fight the silence, the deeper it expands. I thought love could save me, but silence knows my name. Silence chokes my breath, every whisper turns to stone. Every hope I held falls like leaves alone. I try to shout, to scream, but it drowns me in the sound. Silence chokes my breath and keeps me underground. Maybe one day someone will hear, maybe the quiet will release, but tonight it grips me firmly and I can't find peace. Silence chokes my breath, filling every corner of my soul. Every heartbeat, every sigh, the night has taken its toll. I reach for life, for sound, but the void doesn't let go. Silence chokes my breath, and it always knows. The world moves on outside, but I remain bereft. Silence chokes my breath, and I remember what is left.
I hear your laughter in the distance, a shadow of what used to be. The warmth we held together is slipping away from me. Every word, every touch feels like it's lost in time. I reach for your memory, but it's gone like a rhyme.
I thought love would linger, but the wind carries it away.
Fading echoes of us whisper softly in my mind. Every dream we built together leaves only traces behind.
I try to hold them, but they vanish too fast. Fading echoes of us remind me of the past.
The streets we walked are empty, feel colder still. I call into the silence, but it answers only my will. The moments we thought eternal are slipping like grains of sand. I'm holding on to nothing, trying to understand.
I thought time would heal me, but it just fades the pain.
Fading echoes of us drift through the lonely night. Every memory, every whisper fades like the dying light.
I try to hold them, but they vanish too fast. Fading echoes of us
remind me of the past. Maybe one day I'll let go. Maybe the silence will win. But tonight the echoes linger, and I feel them sinking. Fading echoes of us follow me wherever I go. Every laugh, every sorrow, every secret we used to know.
I try to keep them, but they vanish like dust. Fading echoes of us
are all that's left of us.
The world keeps moving forward, but I remain in the hush. Fading echoes of us and the love I can't touch. The nights are colder now, since your hand slipped from mine. I reach for the empty space where your warmth used to shine. Every shadow reminds me of what I cannot hold. Your absence cuts so deeply, leaves my heart uncontrolled. I try to move forward, but my feet won't obey. Lost without your touch, every moment feels wrong. I ache for your presence, it's been too long. I reach into the darkness, hoping to feel your hand. Lost without your touch, I can't understand. The world keeps spinning onward, but I'm frozen in the past. Every whisper of memory holds a love that couldn't last. I hear your laughter fading like echoes through the air. I close my eyes and tremble, wishing you were there. I thought time would heal me, but it only makes it worse. Lost without your touch, every heartbeat feels alone. I crave the warmth of you, the comfort I've known. Every thought, every dream carries your fading light. I try to hold on, but it slips from my clutch. Lost without your touch, I miss you too much. The stars shine silently, but they don't fill the hush. Lost without your touch, and I long for your
I laugh, I joke, I play along, pretending everything's okay. But behind the smiles I wear, the pain won't go away. Every word I speak hides the cracks inside. Every grin is fragile where my sadness tries to hide.
No one sees the struggle, no one knows the fight. Hollow smiles hide tears, every laugh a mask I wear. Every step, every heartbeat holds the sorrow I can't share. I try to keep moving, but the ache is near. Hollow smiles hide tears, and no one sees here. I walk among the people, but feel completely alone. The echoes of my heartbreak are mine to face on my own.
I speak in shadow and whisper to the night, hoping someone might notice the hurt behind my light.
I try to let it out, but the world doesn't see.
Hollow smiles hide tears, every laugh a mask I wear. Every step, every heartbeat holds the sorrow I can't share. I try to keep moving, but the ache is near.
Hollow smiles hide tears, and no one sees here.
Maybe one day I'll drop the mask,
Maybe I'll let someone in,
but tonight I'm trapped between the smile and the sin.
hollow smiles hide tears. Every joy feels bittersweet. Every grin conceals the sorrow that I never let meet. I try to stay strong, but the pain won't disappear. Hollow smiles hide tears, and they always linger here.
The mirror knows the truth, the shadows hear me near.
Hollow smiles hide tears, and they follow me every year. I linger where the light won't reach, silent corners, empty holes. The world moves on outside, but I'm trapped within these walls. Every memory fades and yet remains. I wait for what will never come, alone with all my pains. No one knows the hours I spend in the quiet, in the night. I wait in shadows where the past refuses to leave. Every heartbeat whispers, every sigh wants to grieve. I reach for the sunlight, but it slips through my hands. I wait in shadows in these forgotten lands. The echoes of our laughter haunt the corners of my mind. Every step I take forward feels like leaving you behind. I speak to empty air, but no one answers me. I'm held by the darkness where only I can see. I thought time would carry me, but the shadows hold me tight. I wait in shadows where the past refuses to leave. Every heartbeat whispers, every sigh wants to grieve. I reach for the sunlight, but it slips through my hands. I wait in shadows in these forgotten lands. Maybe one day I'll step into light. Maybe the night will release, but tonight I'm still waiting in the shadows without peace. I wait in shadows where the memories cling. Every whisper of you makes my quiet heart sting. I reach for tomorrow, but it's not in my grasp. I wait in shadows and the darkness lasts. The world keeps moving onward, but I remain behind. I wait in shadows, and only time will find.
I held you close, I tried, but the moments couldn't stay. Every word I never spoke drifted silently away. We promised forever in whispers, but time had other plans. The warmth we shared together slipped like sand through hands.
I thought love would hold us, but it broke in the end. Love slipped through fingers like water running fast. I reached to catch it, but the moment couldn't last. Every touch, every heartbeat fades like yesterday's light. Love slipped through fingers and left me in the night. flesh like smoke. Love slips through fingers like water running fast. I reached to catch it, but the moment couldn't last. Every touch, every heartbeat fades like yesterday's light. Love slips through fingers and left me in the night. Maybe one day I'll understand. Maybe the pieces will fall, but tonight I'm still learning how to lose it all. Love slipped through fingers, and I can't bring it back. Every hope, every promise fell along a broken track. I reached into the silence, but it's gone from my grasp. Love slips through fingers, and the echoes last. The world moves on around me, but I remain in the sting. Love slipped through fingers, and it left me empty-handed. Walk through familiar streets, but nothing feels the same. The laughter we shared together now echoes only your name. The walls that once held comfort now feel cold and bare. Every corner, every shadow reminds me you're not there. I thought time would heal this, but the emptiness remains. Nothing feels like home since you've been gone. The spaces we once filled now echo a lonely song. I try to hold the memories, but they slip like sand. Nothing feels like home without your hand in my hand. I sleep in empty rooms where warmth used to lie. The night stretches endlessly under a hollow sky. I call into the silence, but no one answers me. The world keeps moving onward, but I can't break free. I thought love could save me, but the distance grew too wide. Nothing feels like home since you've been gone. The spaces we once filled now echo a lonely song. I try to hold the memories, but they slip like sand. Nothing feels like home without your hand in my hand.
Maybe one day I'll find somewhere I can rest,
but tonight the walls are empty and my heart can't be blessed. Nothing feels like home always miss you so. The world moves on quietly, but I remember